Well, good morning, guys. It is 8:36 right now. Shadow and I are all loaded up, and we've been on the trail for about 5 minutes. I realized that I wanted to start the video pretty much as soon as I got started this morning. So we are on our way to Silverton right now. I'll probably fill up my water bottle and Shadow's there, maybe get myself some more caffeine for the day. And then it's the push to Mullen. Come along for the ride. Well, it looks like I'm not stopping in Silverton for caffeine and water because it's on the other side of the freeway and the trail doesn't easily go over there. So I'm gonna push on to Wallace and hopefully I can fill up there. Well, I just passed the Welcome to Wallace sign not too far back there and my stomach started growling. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna have a little snack. I don't normally eat breakfast, but breakfast of champions, eating a Cliff protein bar, and then on to Wallace we go for more water and protein. On to Wallace we go for some water and caffeine, and then I may stop at their public library for a little bit to charge some devices if I can, and then I'll be back on the road to Mullen. I've also decided that I am going to take it low and slow with my gears today because at this point I've noticed my shin is bugging me a little bit, and it is my shin that is the one that I had surgery on back in 2018. But I also scratched it and it felt like I scratched some bug bites. Yeah, I scratched some bug bites and man, that caused some stinging, and so that might be what's irritating my shin. But I'm still gonna take it easy just in case because I would hate for something to happen to this leg while I'm out on the road. I stopped here at Mullen, I filled up our water bottles, and I was going to charge some devices out front of the library, but the outlet out here doesn't seem to have any power. So I am just going to see how far out I am from the next town and then head there, I think, because it's only 10:13 and I don't want to be sitting here when high noon hits. So upon further inspection, the next town over is Mullen. It's about 7.1 miles away. There's a couple little small housing communities in between here and there, but there's no actual towns between Wallace and Mullen. So it looks like that's my next stop. It is about 7.1 miles away, and it has a total elevation gain of about 587 feet. So I'm gonna be going for a little while, but map says it should take me about 48 minutes to get there. If that's the case, then we might be in Montana this afternoon. Let's go. I am sweating like crazy right now, but I had to stop for a minute because we're so close. This makes me want to cry a little bit because I'm almost to the finish of the Trail of the Coeur d'Alenes, which means I'm almost done with 76 miles of biking. We're officially 6 miles out from Mullen and 12 miles out from Lookout Pass, which means I'm only 12 miles from Montana. I'm kind of feeling like Samwise Gamgee right now because as soon as I enter Montana, that'll be the furthest state west that I have ever traveled outside of the week I flew to Virginia to be there for my buddy's wedding. And I'm going to be traveling through that state. I'm making my own journey to Mordor, y'all. Well, Shadow and I have successfully made it to Mullen, Idaho. And with that, we are officially done with the Trail of the Coeur d'Alenes. It is 3:15 in the afternoon, and I think I made phenomenal time. Shadow and I earlier stopped at the river for a little bit. And then the last 3 miles were a bit arduous because it was 587 feet elevation climb the whole 3 miles. So it was not a climb and then flat. It was a whole climb the whole way, 587 feet. But I made it. I had a good conversation at one of the bridges over the river with Glenn,
Thank you, man. I appreciate the conversation. It was good talking with you, and I appreciate the $5 donation. It really means a lot. You definitely did not have to. Shadow and I are just gonna rest. Shadow and I are just gonna rest for a little bit. I'm letting my phone kind of charge on a battery bank that really didn't charge that much. Then I gotta maybe find somewhere where I can charge my devices for a little bit. And then it's on to a gas station to see if I can't hitch a ride over the Lookout Pass and into Montana. Let's do this.